Oh, you're bull.
What's going on? What's going on?
We're going to tell you another story. This story is based on a Roald Dahl short story, but it originally comes from a true story. You see, he loved sound. He was addicted to noise. And so he set out making a machine and just assembling some new toys. You see, he'd previously made a machine that measured the sounds of things, be it ants passing wind or flaps of butterflies' wings. But this machine would be greater, so much greater than that. Because this machine meant man actually heard the sounds, just like a bat, making noises never heard before. It's within man's range. Think of the sounds you'd hear, so sumptuous, so strange. So after months and months of making, the machine was almost ready. Just a tinkle here, a tinkle there, now it's finished, said he to himself as he laughed, clapped at what he'd done. Should he test it now, he thought, or wait for the sun? But the excitement pulsed through every vein. The idea to hear a drop of rain lit up his brain, almost sent this man insane. So he put on the headphones, switched on the machine. Well, he heard nothing for a while, and heard this weird scream. It wasn't a scream of agony or pain, dismay. It was like a scream of surprise. And he'll remember it clear to this day. It was like ringing through his ears. When he looked around to find the noise, at first he couldn't see it. But there was a woman opposite doing something in her garden. And then he saw she's cutting roses. Harder. But when she cut another, the sound it came again. He screamed, "Stop, Mrs. Spillfield!" As he legged it down the lane. He said, "Each time you cut a rose, I hear it scream. If you don't believe me, come to my house and hear it on my machine."
I never. Earth's he running towards me like that for?
Well, she was a prim, proper lady. Her hair was neatly permed.
I always thought he was an oddball. My thoughts have been confirmed.
So she turned her back, walked away, didn't listen to his cries, which just left this memory of madness in his eyes. But what a breakthrough he had made, beyond his wildest dreams. If this sound came from the roses, what sound would come from the trees? So first thing the next morning, and he's up with the birds and the bees and drags his machine to the park and puts it down amongst the trees. In his right hand he's got a black box, in his left he's got an axe. As he checks the machine just one more time before he starts to whack, picks an elm, pulls his arm back, cuts deep into the tree. Bang! The tree was cut deep, and his ears begin to ring with a sound unlike the roses, unlike any he'd ever hear. Not pain nor anger nor surprise, just falls straight through his ear and ringing through his head. The sort of sound that said more than words can say. So he pulled the headphones from his skull, ran off to his home to call a friend who'd understand his plea, a doctor with a PhD. Hello, he answered, pissed off at being woken. Doc, it's Bob, you must come round. Joy in his voice had broken. What's the matter? Are you injured? Is there some sort of emergency? No, Doc, I've just had a breakthrough with my machine in a tree. Are you mad? He said. Don't you know it's 6 a.m. and you're a bigger bloody fool than I thought if you think I'll get out of bed again? But out of bed he got with eyes shot, went to find his friend and found in a park dark nearby to Crouch End. Back to the story. Bob's explained to Doc the situation. They're standing in the park. Doc's about to test the creation. Doc's got the headphones on. Bob's got the axe. Checks the machine before he starts to wax. Because so deep this time the tree starts to bleed. Do you hear it? Do you hear it scream? What do you think? I heard something, but I can't tell where the sound came from the tree. And if I can't tell if it's a roar, let it speak. Doc, you don't understand. You've got to give this to your time. There's panic in Bob's face. Word up, like tears in eyes. Okay, the Doc replied, bearing in mind it's not yet 6 o'clock. The bomb inside his head, reeling from the shot and outside Bob's head. His thoughts have begun to become unstable as he starts to think, what food can he eat? What food can he have on his table? See, apples all right if they choose to fall, onions that choose to rise, but potato or carrots are pulled from the ground, die in surprise. And so until he died, he lived wholly off things fallen naturally. Apples, pears, chestnuts, eggs, hazelnuts, seeds, and generally, he lived a pretty happy life. Admittedly, ill-fated for exactly how long he could survive. But the moral of the story is that things do fall. Apples, pears and the like. And this can be a reminder to us all that when we choose a life, the world provides us with what we need. And sustenance can come without us ripping it from the tree.